Good Friday morning, everyone, and welcome to Daytime Tri-Cities live at the Whistle Stop Deli here in beautiful Unicoi, Tennessee. I'm Chris McIntosh along with Amy Lynn, and we're getting you ready for the big Apple Festival, the Woolly Worm Festival, so many things going on this weekend.
It is a busy weekend indeed, and we are so excited to be here. This is sort of a daytime tradition to kick off the weekend here at Whistle Stop with our good friend Wanda, and of course, huge weekend here in Unicoi today and tomorrow. 39th annual Apple Festival. It is one of my favorites.
39 years. I think I've been to every one of them.
Have you really?
Yeah, I think I have.
It's a family tradition
It
for
is.
you, isn't it?
Oh yeah, my grandparents, my parents, now me, my kids. It's a thing. It's a fourth-generation thing.
We always like to walk down the street and sample all the different apple butters and then pick some of those up, take some apples home, maybe make a little apple crisp later on in the weekend. It's so fun.
I like fried apple pies. I like apples sliced with hot caramel on them. I like apples just about any way you can fix them.
And so far, we must say, this has to be the nicest Friday we've had in several years to kick off the festival. The weather is nice.
Right.
Remember one year it was so cold it was like snowing.
And
then
last year,
pouring rain.
And
so
cold.
They deserve a nice weather weekend, and
Yes.
I think they're going to have it.
Yes, it's going to be lovely there in downtown Irwin where all the vendors are set up and everything. Well, it is just going to be a fun weekend. We're also going to tell you about the Woolly Worm Festival happening over in Banner Elk coming up just a little later too.
Yeah, so you got this weekend covered, and then you can take in the Woolly Worm Festival coming up next weekend. And of course, the Storytelling Festival is also this weekend.
Yes.
And if that's not enough, of course, there's plenty to watch on TV because there's a few football games. You might know a few.
There may be one or two games on, I don't know. ABC Tri-Cities and WJHL, we both have you covered. On ABC Tri-Cities, Notre Dame against North Carolina State at noon on Saturday. I was telling you earlier, I think I'm going to have to go with Notre Dame on that one. 3:30 game on ABC Tri-Cities is Virginia Tech versus North Carolina at North Carolina. Got to go with North Carolina on that one simply because they're at home.
Shaking. Not everybody's agreeing with you,
Not
Chris,
everybody. I'm
just
getting some
saying.
shaking heads over here. Yeah, 8 p.m. the primetime game. Florida State at Miami. Huge game. Simply going to go with the Florida State. I think they might get them at home. I think they might get Miami at their home place.
huh?
Yeah.
All right.
So, but we have some games on CBS as well.
That's right, on News Channel 11, of course, starting at 3 o'clock. You can watch the Vols. They are at Texas A&M, and a lot of people talking about this game, of course, after last week's performance. Right. I mean, all eyes are on this game to see if this might really be their year.
I tell you, Tennessee has got so many injuries right now. I am just a little worried about this game. I'm a little less confident going into this game than I was going into. I was confident they were going to beat Georgia. I'm not so confident. They have a lot of injuries. Jalen Hurd, they're saying, is not going to play. 3 starters on defense out. It is going to be a tough task.
Get Chris talking about sports.
I can talk to you about UT football all
But
day.
today, we are all about the Apple Festival.
Yes, we
and of course, we want to bring in our guest of honor today. We've got Wanda up here ready to go. We've been talking football and apples and all things good. And
now we're going to talk about food.
Yes, which you are ready to do. This is one of your favorite weekends.
It is. It is. Apples, apples, and more apples. And get to see the folks that was here last year come back to see us again this year. So it's just an exciting weekend.
And we were talking about fried apple pies. You make fantastic ones, but that's just the beginning of what you have.
That's the start of it.
Yeah.
You know, there's apple caramel, there's old-fashioned stack cakes. You know, we've been selling several of those this week. So, but yes, it's what it's all about.
And for a lot of families, this is part of the Apple Festival tradition, to stop here and have a little lunch or stop here on your way home and have a little dinner. And you've got this beautiful pavilion that we're in.
And that's what they do, you know. And they'll say, hey, do you remember me?
You said a lot of people were taking pictures
Right.
of their different sandwiches and posting them. It's got to make you
Yeah,
feel good.
It does. It touches my heart. It really does. And they'll say, look what I'm eating. What are you having?
I know where I'm going next, is what they're thinking.
We're going to come back in just a little while, and you're going to be showcasing some of those great goodies you have around here.
I am.
All right.
Might have to try a few.
I think you will. I really do.
I'm guessing you will as well.
Well, maybe.
All right, well, more of Daytime Tri-Cities coming up as we are live from Whistle Stop Deli and Catering right here in beautiful Unicoi.
Food City is the premier sponsor of Daytime Tri-Cities.